सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Rasa Panchadhyayi, those 5 adhyayas of bliss, of the Gopikas with Krishna and Krishna alone. This is the concluding Dashakam of the Rasa Panchadhyayi series. How did they dance? What all bliss they experienced? How were they adorned? How did they experience? Were they tired of it? How did the tired Gopikas manage? How did Krishna support them? All of these have been described in this Dashaka. Bhaṭṭatiri says, Ganamisha viratam kramena kilavardyamelanamu Brahma sammadarasakulaha sadasi kevalam nanruturangana navidannapi chanivikam kimapi kundalimapi chakanchulim Jyotishamapi kadambakam divi vilambitam kimaparam bruve. Hey Isha, Ganam Viratam. Hey Bhagavan, who is the master of all, Ganam Viratam. The singing has ceased, it has stopped. Kramena Vadyamelanam Uparatam Kila. And then the assemblage of instruments that have come, Uparatam Kila, they have also stopped. Anganaha Kevalam Nandrutuhu. Imagine a state, you're completely lost, you're just dancing to the music. At some point in time, the music stops, the damsels were still dancing. So, Anganaha Kevalam Nandrutuhu. They are just dancing. They don't even know if the music has stopped or not. Sadasi Brahma Sammada Rasakulaha. Why? Why didn't they realize that the music has stopped? He says, Brahma Sammada Rasakulaha, because they were so much overtaken that by the bliss of Brahman, Paramatma, Ishvara within them, that they were completely overtaken by it. Apicha Kimapi na Avidan. And without being aware of Nivikam Kuntalim Kanchulim, and that particular knot of their hair, then there is a dress, the upper garment, the lower garment, all of that, their knots. They were not even aware whether they were tied, whether they were tied well, whether they've gotten loosened, nothing. They were not aware of anything that had happened. Apicha Kadambakam api Jyotisham Vilambitam Divi. And even the heavenly objects that you see, Jyotisham Vilambitam, like the stars and the planets, for a moment, it looked appeared as if they were all still. Aparam Kimbruve. See, the beauty is, Bhaṭṭatiri says, we are talking about the Gopikas threes who danced with Krishna, who are in the bliss of Brahman. They were completely unaware of what was happening around them. Even the heavenly objects appeared still. What should I tell about the Gopikas threes? It is like the Kaimuti Kanyayam. He says, Aparam Kimbruve. What more can I say in this particular shloka? Then he continues, Modasini bhuvanam vilapya vihrutim samapya jatato vibho keli samridita nirmalanga navagharmalesha subhagatmanam manmatha sahana Chetasam Pashupa Yoshitam Sukrita Chodita Stavaka Kalita Murti Radha Dita Maravira Paramotsavan. Vibho, the one who pervades everywhere, Vilapya Bhuvanam, merging this particular universe with Moda Sini Samapya Vihritim Cha, with the zenith of joy, and ending that sport with Tataha Tvam Sukrita Choditaha Pashupa Yoshitam, with those meritorious deeds, with all the punyam that one has done, Pashupa Yoshitam, by the Gopikas threes who are taking care of the cows and the calves, Keli Samridita Nirmalanga Nava Gharmalesha Subhagatmana. Now, because of that excess, work, or he says there is perspiration all through that body because of that excess dance. See, they were not used to it. So when they danced with such ecstasy, there was only sweat on their body. Nirmalanga nava gharmalesha subhagatmanam manmatha asahana chetasam. But how were their minds? Bodies were tired, fatigued, there was perspiration. How were their minds? Manmatha asahana chetasam. Their minds were completely tormented by Manmatha, Cupid, Mara. Tavat akalita murtihi. And then when you divided yourself into equal number of Krishnas, adadhita maravira paramotsavan. It truly appeared as if a great festival of Manmatha and his attributes were performed. It looked like such a grand event. Kheli bheda parilolita birati lalita birabala libihi swaira mishananu suraja payasi charu nama vihrutim vyadha Kanane pijavisari Shitala Kishora Maruta Manohare Suna Saurabhamaye Vilesita Vilasinishata Vimohanam Nanu Isha Abalalibihi. And those beautiful women, abalalibihi, those women, ati lalitabihi, who caressed you with extreme fondness, keli bheda parilolitabihi, and who were also exhausted because of the different kinds of sports that they had performed towards this Marotsava, Manmathotsava. Tvam vihritim vyadhaha charu. You too gave a tough competition to them, and you too sported very beautifully. Vihritim vyadhaha charu Suraja payasi. Suraja is the daughter of Surya, who's Yamuna. Suraja Payasi, by her banks. So by the banks of river Yamuna, Suraja Payasi, Swairam, Tasam Nama, in accordance with their desire. Whatever they had desired, you had performed. Apicha, Vilesitha Kanane, and you did go to the forest. Thereby you did go to the forest, which was Visari, Shitala, Kishora, Maruta Manohare, and captivating the mind because of that cool breeze. Shitala, Kishora, Maruta Manohare, Marutam, and the breeze was so very good. Soon Saurabhamaye, and filled with the fragrance of flowers. So there was that smell all around because people were sporting that garland and they were dancing, all of them, Krishna and Gopikas threes. Vilasi Nishata Vimohanam. Vilasini Shata Vimohanam. There were large number of women. You cannot even count them. There were so many women there. Now Bhaṭṭatiri concludes this Dashakam with a very beautiful shloka. So this Rasa Panchadhyayi is an exemplification of Sharira-Shariri bhavam. Bhagavan is the Shariri. We, the Jivatmas of this entire world, be it in that of a lion, dog, buffalo, rhino, hippopotamus, man, woman, this country, this race, this gender, that gender, all Jivatmas put together, and all the insentient Chetana matter is the Shariram for Bhagavan, while he is the Shariri. So, when Bhagavan touches and dances with the Gopikas threes, it is Sakshat Paramatma who's enjoying his Shariram and not touching somebody else's Shariram. So, we all form a part of Bhagavan's Shariram. Ramayana Vakyam, Jagat Sarvam Shariram Te, Veda Vakyam, Yasya Atma Shariram, Yasya Prithvi Shariram. All this is exemplified with Rasa-Kreeda. Bhaṭṭatiri says, Kamini ridihi yamini shukhalu kamaniya kanidhe bhavan purna sammadara sarvam kamapi yogi gamyamanuhavayan Brahma Shankara Mukhana Piha Pashupangana Subahumanaya Bhaktiloka Gamaniya Rupa Kamaniya Krishna Paripahimam Kamaniyaka Nidhe, the one who is a repository of beauty, of all virtues, of all worlds, itihi bhavan, in this very manner, you too, kaminihi anubhavayan, those beloved damsels, those beloved Gopikas threes, they experienced yaminishu khalu kamapi, in the nights that indescribable. In that nights, they experience that indescribable Purna Sammada Rasarnavam. Arnavam, it's an ocean. Rasarnavam, it's an ocean of eternal bliss that they experienced. Purna Sammada Rasarnavam. Yogi Gamyam Iha, attainable only by the yogis. So the yogis could attain, only they could attain. But whatever they could attain with, with all those Brahma Vidyas, with that tapasya, these women with this Rasa-Kreeda, they attained that. So yogi gamyam iha Brahma Shankara Mukhanapi, even Brahma, even Shiva, even the other devatas, Bahumanayan Pashupanganasu, and they feel respect towards these cowherd women. So those devatas, they started putting their palms together before these cowherd women. Bhaktaloka Gamaniya Rupa, O Lord, who is accessible only to great Maharishis, you have made accessible yourself to these Gopikas threes because you have vowed to support your devotees. Gamaniya Rupa, Kamaniya Krishna, Paripahimam. Kamaniya Krishna, O Krishna, who's so enchanting, who's so charming, Paripahima, why don't you protect me? I have been suffering from ailments. If I am cured, even I too shall dance with you. So please cure me. Paripahima, says Bhaṭṭatiri in this particular Dashakam.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण